Hey, good afternoon, y'all. I see we got a couple people in here. When I say couple, I mean two, but we're gonna give a few seconds and let a few more of you all come in. But we got some real breaking news, and this news is very concerning. But before we do that, I'm gonna do local news bit first, real quick, because we have a lot of things going on in the world. And as you come in, man, leave a comment as to where you're coming in, watching this broadcast from. Remember I told y'all I was gonna be more consistent? Yeah, I'm trying my best. I'm just getting over a cold, man. So y'all forgive me. Yeah, my nose started running and stuff, and I had to, you know. But yeah. We're gonna give y'all a couple minutes while y'all helping me out, waiting for this broadcast to start. Man, please share this video right now. Share it right now. As you come in, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you're not subscribed, if you're coming in, you already get notification. But we need others to help get the notification so that we can go and get this channel back up. Remember, I told y'all we're gonna be more consistent. Things are happening a little bit better, a lot better. I ain't gonna say a lot better for my son and I. We're getting close to the point. We're about ready to get that house done. So I got a lot of things going on. But I thank you all for you all's constant support, man. Really I do. I thank y'all for y'all constant support, man. Really I do. But we're gonna get ready and go right off into this video. We're gonna talk about local issues first. Local issues. Let's talk about city of Shreveport. Oh man, it's going crazy in the city of Shreveport. Do y'all realize in Shreveport is like the 100 and I think 80th largest city. That means there's 179 cities larger than Shreveport. But do y'all realize Shreveport per capita is up in the top 10 as far as violent crime? I don't like to talk about the violence because that's how a lot of people, I'm gonna just be real. A lot of people get views, likes, and stuff like that because of the crime that's going on. We all know about the crime. Hell, if you live in Shreveport, you see it every day on the news. You see the crime every day on the news here in Shreveport. So why should I spend a lot of time talking about it? We know the fact. Negroes are basically unaliving other Negroes, man. And then we like to blame the white man. A lot of this we can't blame the white man on, y'all. Because a lot of this killing and stuff that's going on in Shreveport has nothing to do with the white man. We like to talk about it's the economy. It's crazy Negroes with guns. Now, again, as y'all come in, leave a comment. I'm trying to, first of all, I want to thank you all who have supported us. Hold on, let me go and put this banner up. Because I need you all to continue to support. Rayzhonte and I are almost at the point where we are literally ready. We've got to get the electric cut on in the house. Once we get the electric cut on in the house, within a month and a half, we'll be able to move in our house. A lot of you all, whether it be $5, $6, y'all have been blessing us. So y'all look at the banner down there. I ain't gonna say too much more about it because even though a lot of y'all went to church today, they passed all that money. Bam, that's neither here nor there. Help this channel, man, because we bringing y'all real news behind the news. Because you got to realize, in America, we do not get news. We get propaganda, which is going to be our first story. But let's talk about local issues here in Shreveport. We're going to talk about local issues first here in Shreveport. And then we're going to get to our big story. The country of Syria has been overthrown. How does that affect us here in America? It is your tax dollars who sponsored those terrorist groups that overthrew the country of Syria. And the reason why is to help Israel. Now, I don't have time to show y'all the map of the Middle East, but you have to go back and look at the map of the Middle East. And this is concerning, I mean, very disturbing and concerning when you look at the plight of the Palestinians. It's all about those people who claim to be Jews, but are not. This is Revelation chapter 3, verse 16. Those who claim to be Jews, but are not, but are of the synagogue of Satan. So this is what we're going to talk about today. But let's talk about Shreveport. 2 people injured in a drive-by shooting on West 69th Street. Now, keep in mind, we're going to go local news here first. Because a lot of people are like, well, why you always talking about world news and all that? Because our tax dollars are going to fund that overthrow of Syria, which we'll talk about later. But let's talk about, y'all want to talk about local issues? What do we have to talk about in Shreveport outside the violence that's going on? Now, we had 2 people injured in a drive-by shooting on West 69th Street. And y'all keep up. This is coming from KSLA News here in Shreveport. KSLA News here in Shreveport. All right. Shreveport, 2 people were struck by bullets at a gathering Friday night. It happened around 7:23 p.m. when the family and friends were in front of a home on West 69th Street and Dowdell, having a few drinks around the fire. A white sedan heading westbound drove up, firing multiple shots, according to officials with Shreveport Police Department. One victim was struck in the shoulder. Another victim.
12 at 10. I'm Busy Duncan. A gathering.
Well, y'all can hear. I'm gonna let y'all hear. Well, she was talking about.
Shreveport took a sudden turn tonight. Shreveport police say just before 7:30 this evening, they received a call from a home on West 69th and Dowdell Street in the Cedar Grove neighborhood, saying a man was shot. Witnesses at the scene say a white sedan heading westbound drove by their group of family and friends, firing multiple shots. One victim was hit in the shoulder and another victim was grazed in the ear. Both are in non-life-threatening condition and are expected to recover. The shooting is still under investigation, and anyone with information should contact Shreveport police.
Now, guess what? Did that have anything to say to do with somebody them saying they couldn't get a bank loan? Did that have anything to say with that there was a lack of education? No, that was saying some niggas came by shooting at some people who were just at their house doing whatever they do. They was having a good time, and some niggas came by and started shooting. What does that have to do with poverty, y'all? What does that have to do with lack of education, y'all? What does that have to do with not being able to get a bank loan, y'all? So we as black people have been indoctrinated to believe that everything that happened to us is because poverty, lack of education, lack of resources. Guess what? Them Negroes who did the shooting had enough resources to go buy pistols and bullets. Most of your shootings in America, in the black community, man, I'm gonna say this on YouTube or whatever, and y'all, a lot of y'all might not like it, but got a lot to do behind pussy and dope. These niggas killing each other behind coochie and the drugs, rap music. Because guess what? I bet you if them Negroes would have been listening to some Luther Vandross or some real good music that's talking about wholesome activities, they wouldn't have done this. But guess what they was listening to on the way to commit that drive-by? Some Negroes talking about doing a drive-by. We as black people got to get out this goddamn victim mentality, y'all. We living in a mentality that's been given to us. Man, I'm gonna be real. I hate slavery. I hate chattel slavery. I hate all that. And a lot of that has to do with the mentality that we in because of the Willie Lynch letter. If y'all go back and look at the last video I did talking about the Willie Lynch letter, we're so divided and fighting each other on so many levels that the only person that we can blame or look at is the white man. When in reality, If poverty was such an issue, what these Negroes getting these goddamn guns from? If you so poor, how you able to buy a gun? If you so poor, how you able to buy the bullets for a gun? No, it's because we got a generation of people starting from my generation on down, because my generation was the generation that started the gang banging here in Freeport. I'm gonna call it like it is. I would take responsibility for some. I ain't gonna say what I did, but I'm gonna take responsibility. No. So let's go to another local story here in Freeport. And guess what? When you look at the local stories in Freeport, ain't too much good. It's all bad. So we had 2 people injured. People were partying. They had a fire going on. They sit up at their house, and somebody came by shooting. We had to ask the question, what did them niggas at that house do to make them niggas that came by shooting start shooting at them? Most likely behind some money, some drugs, or some coochie. Plain and simple, y'all. I know a lot of y'all don't like me. I don't get goddamn. I don't live with that. DoorDash driver. Let me see if this is a Shreveport issue. Because we gonna start doing the news. When I start doing these videos, again, I like to thank y'all. Those who supported this channel. We got a phone now. We got the tablet ready. So we're able to do these videos now and bring y'all the real news behind the news. DoorDash delivery driver drives to hospital after getting shot. This man was just doing his job. This man was doing his job, delivering some food, and he gets shot. All right. A DoorDash delivery. This is Shreveport, Louisiana. This story was posted December 6th. Matter of fact, let me go back. I forgot to do the formality. Good afternoon, everybody. Y'all know who this is. This your boy, Rod Thomas Jr., and this is the real news behind the news. Hold on, bitch. Hold on.
Delivery and cancel Miracle Garrett has the full story.
Hold on.
What can be
hold on. Let me start this over.
Nightmare.
All right. This your boy, Rod Thomas Jr., this is the real news behind news. Yeah, the day is December 8th, Sunday. Very overcast, rainy here in Freeport, Louisiana. And we're going to talk about this. Now, keep in mind the first story I just did. Now, listen to this one. Oh, my God. And again, all this is coming from KSLA News. So what you're hearing right now is not my content. But I'm using this content to show you. This shit ain't got nothing to do with poverty. Whoever ordered the food had a little money to order some food from DoorDash, didn't it? So now they want us to believe that everything is about poverty, the white folks holding us down.
Shots ran out after a DoorDash driver was completing a delivery in KSLA's Miracle Garrett. It has the full story. What can be described as a delivery driver's worst nightmare. Imagine arriving at your delivery location to find 3 masked gunmen waiting. That's exactly what happened last night. Thursday at approximately 10:45 p.m., patrol officers responded to 2600 Greenwood Road when they received a call about a shooting. According to Shreveport police, the victim stated he just completed a delivery at the Sanctuary Apartments when he was approached by a man who shot him twice and then ran off. We talked with people who live at the complex who tell us they did not hear anything. KSLA reached out to DoorDash for a comment and they provided the following, quote, "We are continuing to look into this and we will come back when we have more," end quote. On our KSLA News 12 Facebook page, a majority of drivers who commented told us they do not feel safe delivering in Shreveport. One driver said, quote, "Not at all. I always take someone with me. I never go alone at night," end quote. Another driver said, quote, "Generally, yes. This definitely makes me question that though," end quote. We learned that the delivery driver was able to drive himself to the hospital and he is expected to recover. Police are still searching for suspects as this is an ongoing investigation. If you have any information leading to an arrest, you can call Crime Stoppers at the number located on the bottom of your screen. Reporting in Shreveport, Miracle Garrett, KSLA News 12.
Now, let me show y'all something. If we were so concerned about crime in our neighborhood, Why ain't nobody said nothing? Who did the shooting in that apartment complex? This is an apartment complex. And if y'all go to KSLA News, again, I'm using KLSA news sources. And keep in mind, this is for educational purposes. Everything that I play is for me to be able to respond to it in a critical manner where I can get y'all to think. All right, we talking about this had to do with crime. I mean, with the white man holding us down. Those were some niggas shooting at another Negro. A black man. Well, that's the difference between niggas, Negroes, and black people. If you don't think there's a difference between black people and niggas, who would you rather see at an ATM at 2 o'clock in the morning? Another black man in his car with his ATM card trying to drive some, get some money out, or some niggas with a pistol. Plain and simple, y'all. We just gonna keep this plain and simple. I need y'all to come in, man, and share this video. I know YouTube is throttling this down. But how can we continue to blame the white man for some shit that happened at 2 o'clock in the morning when all the white folks sleep? Or whenever you call for a DoorDash, it sounds like those Negroes ordered a DoorDash order specifically to get somebody to bring some DoorDash to them, and then they tried to rob them. And this guy here got shot 2 times. So again, everything I'm using is from KSLA. KSLA put up a post asking, do you think it's too dangerous to delivery, to be a delivery driver for Uber or Uber Eats or whatever in Freeport? The answer is hell yeah. These Negro, man, there's places in Freeport right now that pizza places, DoorDash won't deliver your food, especially at nighttime, because y'all know, y'all understanding what I'm saying. So everybody be like, it's Freeport. Why you talk about national issues? Because national issues is indicative of local issues, which is going to get us back to our main story. But I'm going to show y'all what's happening locally in Shreveport. Shreveport is screwed up. Again, we are the 180th largest, the 86th largest city in America. That means, again, there's 185 cities larger than Shreveport. And Shreveport per capita, that means per 1,000 people, is in the top 10. Guess who else? Guess who else in the top 10? In your top 10, 3 Louisiana cities. If you put Shreveport, Baton Rouge, and New Orleans together, it would barely be 2 million people. Well, hell, New York got 10 million people. California got 8. Houston got almost 9. Chicago got almost 9. Why is it that 3 cities in Louisiana together ranks in the top 10 per capita as far as violent offenses? Y'all think, yeah, I say poverty has a lot to do with it. You know why? Because poor Negroes would rather rob motherfuckers than go get an education that will help them get jobs to get out of poverty. We just gonna call it like it is. Y'all need y'all to leave y'all comments in there. I'm hoping Jackson Boy and everybody else come in and start leaving their comment, because once you leave a comment on these stories or on this video, that actually allows YouTube to keep from throttling this channel. Literally, that's what's going down, y'all. This channel is suffering because we don't get the support. At one point, I remember when I got my first YouTube check, it was almost $150 for one video. Now, YouTube, unless you all support this channel by hitting the like button, hitting the share button, and just commenting, we don't get no money. And then y'all get mad when I ask y'all to go down there at the bottom and do that. But so we ain't gonna do that. Let's go to another story. There's some positive stories that I can do about free. Oh, goddamn, this tablet for run down. Let me see. We got 1% on the tablet. All right, so I'm gonna have to put tap it down, and we're gonna go into our main story. 3 men accused of stealing an ATM in Texarkana. That's up there where Louisiana, Texas, and Arkansas meet. That's if y'all from anywhere in the country, y'all know Texarkana, Texas, Arkansas, and Louisiana. Texarkana. Man, it's crazy around in this area, y'all. Man allegedly stabbed a man several times while at IHOP in Natchitoches. Natchitoches is 75 miles south of Shreveport, going towards New Orleans. But when you look at Bossier daycare workers arrested after children ate Orbeez water beads. That means them little water beads that's supposed to be making your bathroom smell good. What were they doing while them little kids were in the bathroom eating them water beads? If it's at a daycare, why did you have it up high? Because the average child in a daycare is this tall. You should have it up here so they couldn't reach it. Everything in Shreveport, y'all, is bad. Very bad, boys and girls. It's very, very bad in Louisiana. Now, Louisiana, Mississippi, Arkansas, Alabama, and all that stuff, yeah, we lead the nation in poverty. So poverty does play a part in it, but poverty don't play enough part where you can't get up off your ass and go get a job. Your job is to sit around and rob the Uber guy. That's your job. Why can't you go and work at the McDonald's or the Pizza Hut or the hotel or wherever these people that you trying to rob work at? Let's call it what it is, man. We can't keep blaming the white man for dumb shit that we do as black people, y'all. I'm just calling it what it is, man. We like to say poverty is the #1 issue for crime. But if you're so poor, how do you get a gun, Negro? How do you get the bullet to put in that gun? How do you get a cell phone to call the Uber driver to bring you some food so you can rob him for the food and his money? What it is a lack of responsibility and accountability. The lack of accountability is we would rather make up an excuse why we so poor. Instead of going to get a job, then we wouldn't have no excuse for being so poor. Nigga, I got 2 jobs. Y'all nigga can't get one. As an old man in my 50s who made a lot of same bad decisions, I'm not going to say it's a mistake. A mistake is when you put salt in your coffee instead of sugar. A mistake is when you wake up and you put your pants on backwards. A mistake is when you wake up and you put your shirt on backwards. Those are mistakes. Choices is when you go out there and do something to contribute to the violence out there. You made a choice. You made a choice to say, man, screw getting a job. I don't need no job. As long as I got this pistol. As long as I got this pistol, my job is to rob other black people. Again, who would you rather, if you don't think it's a difference between black folks and niggas, who would you rather see at an ATM at 2 o'clock in the morning? You in your car. You got your ATM card in your hand. You at the bank trying to get a few dollars out. Who would you rather see behind you? A Negro with his ATM card out? A black man with his ATM card out? Or another nigga who got a pistol finna rob you soon as you... Y'all know how I know. I got carjacked one night. Motherfuckers had followed me for about 1.5 miles. I knew I had kept seeing that car behind me. Soon as I get to the ATM, I draw that $200 out at 2:30 in the morning, go home and get my girl so she could take care of the business. Guess what happened? As soon as I got that $200 out, one jumped out in the front, one jumped out over here, and one came from over here and said, give it up. You know what I did? I started being running that nigga over in the front and try to get out of there. But I gave it up. What does that have to do with poverty? At 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm coming home from work. Them niggas should have been either coming home from work or asleep. So this is the kind of local news that we talk about. This is why I don't talk about it, because guess what? Everybody know about it. Everybody know about all this violence, all this chaos, mayhem, destruction, that are going on in Shreveport. But what I want to talk about is the plight of the Palestinians. Now let's get serious. Do y'all realize over the last few days, the United States government, how does that affect you? Anytime I say United States government, that means your tax dollars has funded and sponsored the overthrow of the Syrian government. Keep in mind, y'all, and I know a lot of you Negroes ain't gonna want to hear this, but the truth is what it is. It was under Barack Obama that the siege of Syria started using ISIS, which eventually became al-Nusra, which is now that group that is in Syria who has overthrown the country of Syria. They like to tell y'all about sponsors of terrorism and terrorist groups, but the United States is the biggest sponsor because we're the ones who created ISIS, al-Nusra, this new group that's in Syria. Now, let me show y'all. Pray for the Palestinians because with the overthrow of the Syrian government, the president of Syria right now is in Russia because his country has been overthrown, y'all, by terrorist groups, Islamic terrorist groups. Syria has been overthrown by groups sponsored by the United States. And let me tell you how that affects the Palestinians. Please pray for those folks over in Palestine. Because you got to go look at a map now to understand what I'm about to say. You have Iran right here. Right here, you have Syria. Right here, you have Lebanon. Take it like that. You have Lebanon. And right here, you have Israel. Israel and the United States have sponsored this overthrow. Right now, as I speak, Israel is bombing and literally invading the country of Syria after the Islamic terrorist that we are sponsoring has taken over the government of Syria. We've been trying since 2014 to get Assad, Bashar al-Assad, out of Syria. He had to leave yesterday, y'all. He's been fighting for the last 10 years to keep his country intact. But he has been overwhelmed now by the United States and United States forces, y'all. Which means now Israel is on top and in the middle. They're in the middle of Iran right here, who has been helping Hezbollah and Hamas protect the Palestinians. He is now, in Russia, while Israel is coming up from this side, blocking any aid from Iran to the Palestinians and to Hamas and Hezbollah. Man, this thing is deep, y'all. And guess what, y'all? Y'all want to know how it affects you here in America? It is your tax dollars that is basically fishing to complete the genocide of the Palestinians. And if y'all don't care, if you American Christians don't care about what's happening to the Palestinians, y'all better realize that there are just as many Christians being targeted for violence by these Islamic terrorist groups that your government is sponsoring. Y'all went to church today talking about those, God bless Israel. No, those are not the real Israelis. Those are not the Jews, because again, Revelation 3:16 tells us, I will come against those who claim they are Jews, but are not, but are of the synagogue of Satan. Y'all want to know how I know so much? I used to be an ordained minister, and when I realized what was going on, I gave that shit up. No, boys and girls. Those terrorist groups right now that are occupying Syria, who has overthrown the group, overthrown the Syrian government, are funded, created and funded by your government here in America to help those Zionists who call themselves Jews but are not, but are of the synagogue of Satan, to destroy Syria. So now that the Palestinians and the Lebanese people have no defense, because the weapons that they were using to protect themselves and to protect the Palestinians, the Lebanese, those weapons was coming through Iran. Now there's no corridor for those weapons to come through, y'all. We're looking at the wholesale slaughter right now. Another Holocaust. Why is it that these Jews always talk about the Holocaust? Let me give y'all some real game. In World War II, the Jews are standing, the so-called Jews, but they're synagogue of Satan, are telling us that 6 million Jews died. Okay, even if we believe that number, how many Russians lost their lives in World War II? There was allegedly 6 million Jews who lost their lives during the Holocaust. Do y'all realize there were 20 million Russians, 15 million Polish people, not to mention the French, the Yugoslavians, and all these people? Why we got to focus on the 6 million when, again, you had 20 million Russians to lose their lives in that Holocaust, in the war, in World War II, basically? As y'all come in, man, please, if nothing else, let me know where you're coming in from. Because by you making a comment, again, you all comment determine how long this video and how much knowledge and information and wisdom God will bless me to give y'all with. Because we go another 5 minutes, man, and there's nobody commenting. Because when you all comment, you all got to realize YouTube boost me up in an algorithm. Well, now we got 3 watching, we'll have 13. And then with the 13 watching, and then 5 of them leave comments, we'll have 30 something. This is another reason why I don't really put too much emphasis on this channel, because it seems like most people would rather be entertained than informed. Most people don't want information, they want entertainment. And I know I'm probably going to have to come back a little bit later on. Matter of fact, that's what I'm finna do. I'm going to shut this video down, and I'm going to come back when the last football game go off. Because everybody watching football right now, placing their bets on all these betting channels and platforms. And do y'all realize you can't even trust your football bets no more, because these games are being rigged? You know why? Because they are allowed to be bet on right now. And who controls the odds? Who controls who catch this many balls? Who controls who wins by how many points? Organized crime. So now they have legalized organized criminality in your sports betting. You cannot, man, you'll be a goddamn fool to trust any football game that you bet on, any basketball game that you bet on. Some statistics and stats, you know, Ja Morant gonna get his. LeBron James, he's so old, we don't know if he gonna play or if he gonna cover the bets right now. But this is what's going on. We are so caught up in America on being entertained that we don't want real information. So I tell you what, right now is not a good time. Hold on, who is this that sent me a message? Jay Bradley just sent me a message. Jay Bradley, hit that cash up, man. I really need you to send me $10, $15. I just got y'all notice the quality of the video is a lot better. God just blessed me through a lot of you all support in the last few videos that I did. I was able to get a phone and another tablet, even though the tablet just went out. So when I ask y'all for something, man, I'm not asking you for it to go get a motherfucking, to go buy some coochie. I'm not trying to take your $20 to go give to a girl because she told me, well, me and my kid, we need some cereal. And I'm like, well, how much you need? I give you $20, but you got to give me some. No, I asked you for these things to help bring this channel up to what it is. So guess what? We're going to go hard in the paint, but as you come in, as you watch it right now, we got 4. It just went down to 3. You know why the numbers are so low? Because we need you all to share the video. This is why everybody asks you, make sure every YouTube channel you look at, they're going to say, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you get notification. Also hit the like. Again, you have to understand the algorithm. What I'm talking about, they don't want you to hear. When I tell you that since October 7th of last year, over 125,000 Palestinian lives have been deleted. And of those 125,000, at least 70,000 of those lives were children under the age of 12. And here we are now. Your government, my government, got enough money for all these wars to overthrow other countries, but we can't feed the poor here in America. Remember Tupac said you got money for war, but can't feed the poor? That's why they assassinated Tupac. He was waking us up to get us to understand every dollar that goes overseas. Do y'all realize they trying to give another, before Trump get in office, they trying to give Ukraine another $50 to $100 billion of your money. Your money. When you go to work every day, they take taxes out your money. Do y'all realize what the national debt is? It's over $32 trillion. Do y'all realize how many billions of dollars a week we pay just on the interest of the national debt? And then here we are, got all these natural disasters here in America. And Joe Biden just said we need to focus on some natural disasters in Africa. You know why? Because he's trying to gain a foothold in African countries. He's trying to gain African leaders who will be puppets and subjects to the American domination of colonization, imperialistic American agenda. What's really happening, y'all, is America is falling. We're going the way that the Romans went at the decline of the Roman Empire. The American Empire is over. Nobody on this planet wants to deal with America and Europe because of their imperialistic and colonialistic ideas. So as y'all come in, man, we got 5 people. Somebody just say, "Hey, I'm watching from Albania over in Eastern Europe." Let me know where you're watching from, please. Just leave a comment. That comment that you leave will get another 5 people on here. This is why all these YouTubers be telling you about, make sure you subscribe, you hit the like button. Because guess what? They're going to come up and tell you about skateboarding and shit like that. I'm telling you about stuff that affects your life. Do you realize we are complicit here in America with the demise of every Palestinian that Israel drops a bomb on? Y'all might not think about it like that, but that's how it really is, bruh. That's how it fucking really is. Every child that loses his life in Israel is our fault in America because we're too goddamn interested in being entertained and not realizing they're taking our tax dollars, using our money to unalive these people overseas. They're using our money to form ISIS, which is from ISIS to whatever, to this new group that just overthrew Syria. Syria been on the planet, man. The country of Syria has been on the planet, bro, and a functioning, thriving civilization for over 5,000 years. America has only been in existence for maybe 400 years. But this is the difference. Let me show y'all how the Europeans changed the world. You have had warriors in Africa and in Asia, like Genghis Khan, Shaka Zulu, Attila the Hun. No Anglo-American, no Anglo group of people could defeat these warriors until the last 700 years. Y'all want to know what made them able to defeat these African nations, these Asian conquerors in the last 700 years? I'll give y'all 5 seconds to guess. Do 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 do. You know what made them able to conquer Africa, to conquer the eastern countries? Gunpowder. Yeah, because when they had to fight with sticks and stones, they could not fuck with the Africans. They could not fuck with the Asians. But when they got gunpowder, in their devious minds, they started creating ways to use that gunpowder. And some smart-ass white dude, probably about 340 years ago, said, all we got to do is put the gunpowder in a closed tube cylinder, pack it real good, create a spark, and put a projectile inside this piece of bamboo or this piece of metal that we can hollow out. And they created weapons of war to the point now we are facing a nuclear war with Russia. Y'all remember how I did a video about the ordnance missile that the Russians just shot and destroyed a whole couple of cities? I mean, not cities, but did a whole lot of destruction. And right now, there's nothing we in the West have that can shoot it down. We have nothing that even resembles these weapons. So when I tell y'all about international issues, man, y'all, you need to pay attention. Because international politics affects what you got going on here. Even to the point, the way the police are brutalizing us in America. Y'all want to know why the police, y'all want to know, even though George Floyd, y'all know a lot of y'all gonna get mad when I say this, I don't give a damn, because the truth is what it is. George Floyd died from a fentanyl overdose, y'all. He was high on that fentanyl. But the tactics that the police use, putting a knee on the back of his neck, where did they learn it from? Do y'all realize we give Israel, the country of Israel, $10 million a week to practice and research studies in oppression and suppression tactics that they practice on the Palestinians? And then your government, your police departments, your sheriff departments, your FBI, they go over to Israel once a year after Israel and got all this money, $10 million a week, to learn how to put the knee on the neck of the Palestinians. Your police departments go over there. Think I'm lying? Research it. Everything I'm saying is based off research, not just some Negro. I'm not just some Negro up here telling you what I think. I'm telling you what the facts of the matter are. Yeah, we give Israel $10 million a week when it is illegal for us to give Israel a quarter, because Israel have over 100 undeclared nuclear weapons. Yeah, see, y'all, man, y'all look at this show here, look at this thing here. I guarantee you within the next 7 months, this is going to be one of the most popular channels, because we will be almost pretty much, we will be in World War III, because our government, them white boys, I hope I don't offend nobody, but I'm going to call it like it is, the white boys who control this motherfucking government, the military industrial complex, the weapons manufacturers, all of them control your government. You think we just went in there and voted for Donald Trump and there's no consequences? Your president does not control the country. Your country is an incorporation, and it's a corporation. The United States is a corporation who is beholden to the military industrial complex. Wasn't that Roosevelt, when he not Roosevelt, goddamn, which president that was, man? Y'all gotta keep in mind, because I don't have no script when I do this show. But your president, I think it was no, definitely wasn't Truman. I think it was Roosevelt. When he retired, from the military. He gave one of the greatest speeches in the history of America when he told us, beware of the military-industrial complex, because you will forever be in endless wars. Because who made all the money off COVID? We were locked down in COVID. But guess what? The pharmaceutical companies was making at one point almost $3 million per minute with the let's go back to the insurance company. The insurance and medical complex. Y'all see where that boy, that CEO of United Healthcare, Brian Thompson, got deleted earlier this week? He was a CEO of United Healthcare. A dude came up there he came from Atlanta, came to New York, and deleted Brian Thompson. They're trying to tell us we should be on the lookout. We should be aware. We should be outraged that this CEO for this healthcare insurance company was deleted. Why the fuck should we? When that man now denied millions of people healthcare coverage that they paid insurance premiums for years. You had people paying healthcare insurance premiums for 20, 30 years. And then when granny needed help, or when your son needed a specific surgery at 13 to allow him to basically recover, heal, and recover, they are denying you coverage. Even after you paid all these health insurance premiums for 10 to 20 years. When you need your health insurance, they're going to find a way to deny you. Like, we really should give a fuck about Brian Thompson and other. Now, to the point, notice after Brian Thompson got assassinated, we're going to call it assassinated. Guess what happened now? Everybody is all your media, mainstream media, is telling you we should be outraged that this CEO from United Healthcare Company has been taken off the planet. Why the fuck should we? When he denied tens of thousands of people who didn't live the next day because he denied them insurance coverage that they had been paying premiums on for 20 years. Do y'all realize that you're living in a corporation called America? Let me give y'all some real game. America is a ship. Even though it's a country and it's a continent, you're living on a ship. Why do you think you get what's called a birth certificate on a ship? Anything that's born on that ship while it's traveling from one port to the next they sleep in what's called a birth certificate. You were born on a ship called America, which is a corporation, and you're giving a number called your Social Security number to let you know what your status is, your number, and how they can identify you on this ship called America. Your president is the CEO of the corporation that's called America. This is why your government allowed them through the pandemic to allow these pharmaceutical companies to basically try to force you to take something that you didn't want. Again, we got 7 people in here. We've been going for an hour. I'm going to shut this video down. We're going to come back at 9 o'clock when pretty much all the football games going off and see if we can get a few more people to come in. But as y'all come in, oh, shit. No wonder. Oh, man, you know what? I got a whole bunch of y'all here. I ain't see it. Let's go back and read y'all comments. I'm going to go, Jackson Boy. What's up, Jackson Boy? You know what I'm talking about. The boss, man. Carlo Wade. I need to call you when I get off here, man. I need to really call you. As soon as I get out. Big boss, man. My boy. Me, now see Carlo Wade. Man, that man. I ain't gonna call that man name. Damn, I already did. But hey, Wade. You know, Miss Vicky say, hey, fly from Long Beach. Man, I had this on banner. I wasn't even paying attention. Miss Vicky say, learned it from Israel. And exactly, they learned how to do what they did to George Floyd from Israel because we pay Israel $10 million a week. Y'all, I apologize. That's my fault. I didn't have it put up on y'all comments, but I'm gonna put y'all comments up as we go. This Miss Vicky. They learned it from Israel. Glass. That's hoping I'm pronouncing that right. Glass. My brother, you don't even rip your set no more. What's my set? I mean, my set back in the day, yeah, you know, back in the day, I used to hang roll 6 crip, you know, all that. But right now, I represent humanity. I represent right and wrong. Why would I represent some shit from 1988, whereas in 1988, we start seeing our people going to the funeral homes or to the prisons? So now, yeah, I respect your comment. This my boy Glass. Glass. So we don't believe you about anything no more. Guess what? I don't give a fuck. Really, I don't. If you don't believe me, because you cannot prove me wrong, man. At what point do me at 54 fucking years old, man, gonna continue to represent some shit that's allowing our children to die at 12 and 13? Come on, Glad. We have to talk, man. If you follow me on Facebook, hit me up in my messages. But no, I still represent. Come on, man. I still represent Cooper Road and all the people that claim it. I still represent them. It's just in a different way. How can I bring prosperity to my people when I'm preaching destruction and violence? This is why our people in Freeport are fucked up. Look at the Cooper Road, man. What we claim Road is 60. Look at the people of Cooper Road once we claim Fido's Hoover. Look at these people, man. Look at our neighborhood. When we were children, bro, the Cooper Road was the largest all-black community in America. Soon as Fido's Hoover, y'all remember up there on LaGuardia, when Fido's Hoover came to LaGuardia, then P Street started claiming Road is 60. Niggas start dying every day. Y'all remember, come on, you remember what I'm talking about? Let's look at Roger Maple. Let's look at Champ now. Both sides of the spectrum. It was one point on the Cooper Road, bro. LaGuardia was the dividing line. My grandmama and us, we stayed on this side of LaGuardia. We couldn't even go to the other side in Oak Forest and P Street to see our kinfolk, bro. So no, I don't represent that shit no more. I represent, let's talk about how God blessed us, blessed me and others to shut that landfill down on the Cooper Road. Well, we was up there trying to fight the Cooper Road. Niggas was at University Park talking about rolling 60 Crip Day. The niggas, when we up there trying to shut down a landfill that was burning underground, and we was trying to get all the people on the Cooper Road to come up there, guess what niggas was that same day? At rolling 60 Crip Day. Our people are dying, and we up there at University Park talking about rolling 60. So now I don't represent that shit no more, bro. I represent life. I represent I represent that which is going to uplift our people, man. That shit there is not fucking represent. Man, that shit is killing our people, bro. Our babies are fucking dying behind witchcraft. Because every time I do this shit here, nigga, do you realize what that is? That is witchcraft. If I do this, and I meet somebody who come up and do this, now guess what's finna happen? We finna kill each other. And then we turn around and blame it on the white man. No, I don't represent that shit no more, bro. I represent life, man. I represent life. I represent our babies having a fucking chance. What I look like at 54 years old, I got a 14-year-old whose mother died. What I look like teaching him about that rolling 60 shit. What I look like teaching him about Fido's Hooper. What I look like teaching my child some shit that got all these kids out here dying right now, man. Come on, man. So now I'm the enemy? Have I become your enemy? because I tell the truth. And guess what? Guess what? Another reason why I don't represent my set no more is because unless I'm talking about some bullshit, ain't nobody in my set finna help me and this little boy get no goddamn dinner this evening. I'm trying to build a house where my 14-year-old, when he turned 15, by this time in April, we can have a house built. My son will be a homeowner at 14. What the fuck I look like claiming rolling 60 crip and don't even own a mailbox? I gotta have my mail sent to my mama, man. To get what that rolling 60 crip and all that shit got me? Prison time. That shit. Can you go to a job and on their application, when they ask you your work experience, you say I put in work for rolling 60 crip, and that shit get you a job? Shreveport, Louisiana, third most violent city. Look, on Tuka. We better not catch you. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about no Tuka. Come on, man. Hey, wait, where this dude at? This dude here, you must be from Chicago. Glass? First of all, let me tell you something, man. I don't give a fuck. I'm not scared, bro. Why would you be on my YouTube channel threatening me when I'm trying to uplift black people? You talking about, you better not catch me wearing red. Nigga, what if I wore turquoise? What if I wore plaid? What does that have to do with the betterment of our people, man? Come on, y'all, man, y'all. Come on, bro. Let's sit down and talk like men. Because as a man, ain't nowhere in the fuck. Let me ask you, how old are you? Glass. Let me ask you, how old are you, man? Let me put this up here. On Tuka. I don't even know Tuka. So why should I care about our people dying, but why? I don't even know this man. I don't even know what you're talking about. I know it's some Chicago shit. But right now, man, even if you catch me wearing red, you mean to tell me just because I wore red, I'm wearing red, you willing to do something violent to me, man? But yet, when you go to jail, you blaming the white man? Come on, brother. What the fuck, man? What the fuck? This is why our people don't get no fucking credibility. Why can't you say, on Tuka, let's get together and create businesses that will put our people to fucking work? Instead of saying, we need our people to put in work on you. When somebody gonna go to jail and somebody gonna go to hell. Come on, brother. Ratchet City bullshit. Jermaine, renters being defrauded. Look at, we can't even, like Jermaine, my boy Jermaine. He be fighting for positive housing for us. Ain't no, I mean, whoever with the Glass, why can't you help Jermaine Anderson fight for housing for us? Because I'm guaranteeing you, if you saying this shit here on Tuka, we better not catch you wearing red, you don't own nothing. You're living with somebody. What's your mailing address? Come on, man. You with the shit that's not getting us nowhere. So what the fuck if I wore red? But you know me, brother. I'm gonna just keep it real. I do represent because I'm gonna always be in blue. You ain't finna never see me in no red. And if you talking about on Tuka, I better not wear no red, and you living in Shreveport, how can we take you serious? You talking about some shit way up in Chicago on Tuka. How many niggas in Shreveport? How many niggas on Cooper Road talk about Tuka? How many niggas in Queensboro, Cedar Grove talk about fucking on Tuka? Talking about some shit. Oh, drill music, death, violence, chaos, and destruction. Yeah, I'm going hard in the paint, man. Man, what you saying is the reason why our babies are dying. 2 little niggas got killed on motherfucking Thanksgiving. One of them boys over 19, bro. Come on, man. Ain't nobody in Shreveport talking about ain't no on Tuka shit. Tuka way the fuck up in Chicago, man. What the fuck, bruh? This is why I do what I do, bruh. I changed that shit, bruh. You talking about wearing red? Nigga, I'm wearing red and blue right now, so I guess I'm in trouble. Again, that's witchcraft. If you see me wearing red and you wear blue, something spiritually is so fucked up wrong with you that you're willing to kill me because of a color that I got on. And not willing to talk to me and ask me why I got on red, blue, white. I got on white t-shirt. I got on gray jeans. Gray baggies, right? Gray sweatshirt. Why is it about a color, man? Let's go back down to the comment. Big boss man, my boy. Gangbanging ain't got no life insurance. Nigga, if they find out that you a gangbanger, they gonna cancel your life insurance policy. For real, boss man. Health insurance, no retirement plan, no savings account, no property, no trust funds, nothing. And when you die, think about it, when you go to jail as a gangbanger, you got to be dependent on somebody send you money on your books. Yeah, okay, boss man say, gangbanging ain't got no life insurance, no health insurance, no 401k, no retirement plan, no savings account, no property, no trust funds, nothing, but they got pistols. Hey, boss man, they got pistols. If it was about poverty, if niggas was so goddamn poor, where you getting pistols to threaten me not to wear red? Come on, man. Glass. I like this. You gonna catch me lagging, little bro. All right, do that. I ain't got no work to put in. I did. Guess what? If a nigga tell me I got work to put in, man, what work? You know what work I got to put in when I go to work tomorrow to try to get a paycheck? That's the only work I got to put in, bro. What work I got to put in? Come on through. See you soon, Unc. All right, cool. But you in Freeport claiming Tuka. Talking about Tuka, man. As if I'm supposed to be scared. Guess what? I can speak a curse right now. Where if you do turn on the street, you have a wreck or something. I'm trying to promote peace. You want me on some gangbanging shit, bro? Man, I'm too old for that shit, bro. How old are you? You gotta be younger than me. But that shit, man, I'm not worried about that, bro. What I'm worried about is our babies listening to people like you talking about putting in work instead of talking about going to work, getting a job, man. It's really that simple, bro. I'm too old for that shit, man. And I got a God who will block every attack of the enemy that'll come against me, man. Why has it got to be that, bro? This is why we are in the shape we are. Listen to this. Listen, look at this comment, y'all. I'm sitting up here talking about Syria and Israel. I'm sitting up here talking about fighting when we were fighting for the landfill. Where you was when we were doing that, bro, when we were fighting against the white folks. Now that we got to fight the white folk because they fracking up under our water in Shreveport. Where you at on that situation? Your water you're drinking is poison. Where you at on that? I don't even know you, man. You know, maybe I might know you. But you hiding behind something on YouTube. And if you come against me, I speak right now in the name of the Most High God that He put angels on every corner around my shoulders, my body, that you don't make it. I don't have to deal with you. The Most High God will. Because I'm sitting up here preaching peace, positivity, and prosperity. You're on my channel when all you got to do, man, if you don't like what I'm saying and what I'm doing, don't watch it. Come on, brother. You're the one who are responsible. It's people like what you who are responsible for our babies out here dying simply because you don't want to hear the truth. Ain't nobody claiming that shit no more, bruh. Our kids are dying out here because grown ass men are not there to teach them what's right, bruh. No. Come see me, man, and let's talk. But if you come the wrong way, there's 911. There's this thing that I got right over here. I'm not trying to go there, bro. Why are you? Come on, man. Send a nigga something on Cash App, bro. As opposed to sending me messages. Because a nigga could. I'm going to be real. I'll show you how niggas don't think. Just because of this. I don't know who you are right now, but I can go right now and have the police to find that shit out. But I ain't no snitch. I ain't no coward. I ain't no hoe, bro. I don't know you. But I can get off the phone right now and put your name in there and have the police to figure out who you are, man. I don't do no shit like that, bro. I'm just telling you how real life works. Man, ain't nobody with that shit no more. See you soon, man. Now, if we was in prison, man, I would whoop your motherfucking ass if you even came to me. I would die trying. Wrong game, wrong nigga, folk. Wrong game, wrong nigga. That internet shit, boy, that internet have a nigga talking bad, bro. Like a little. No, it's obvious. It's obvious. You don't know me. And if you do know me, you still don't know me. I've been in jail a couple times, ain't never seen you. And why I gotta be in jail? And for you to say some shit like that, make me think you got a boy who's your girlfriend on the fucking streets. Why would you even say some shit like that? Because ain't no real man gonna be talking about no whole ass shit like that, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, I'm just keeping it real, man. I'm not trying to antagonize you, but I'm calling it in. Man, there's no fear in my motherfucking heart, bro. You fucking working for the white man, put your work in, you behind. You know, like I say, yeah, I work for the white motherfucking man. I work for myself too. Nigga, building houses, remodeling houses. But the thing about it is I work on a job to provide for myself and my family. Put in work in the street. Guess what? You put in work right now. You're going to have to ask your family to send you some money on your books. Now, what if your girlfriend, as soon as you go to jail, is laying up with another nigga? What can you do for your family in jail, bro? What can you do for your family in jail? Answer me that. Let's see if that big on your neck. We stay at, guess what? I stay at the two, working a job. And guess what? I don't have to worry about going to jail, telling another nigga, you gonna get his booty. Come on, man. For real. If you go out and get a job, are you gonna have to tell another, we stay active, you put in work for the white man. Put your work in, you behind. You know what work I'm putting in? I tell you what, help me fight these white folks in Shreveport that's poisoning your water by fracking up under your water supply. That's the work I put in today to make sure that you and I, your kids and my kids, can have clean drinking water. Was you helping me put in work when we was up there on that fighting that landfill that was up there on the Cooper Road? Matter of fact, tell me what part of the neighborhood. I guarantee you, if you tell me what part of Shreveport you're from, I'll probably know you. Because it's obvious you don't really know me, bro. And if you're from Shreveport, why are you talking about some Tuka shit? So what you claiming? What you claiming? And why are you threatening another black man who's trying to do something positive? Just because that nigga ain't on that negative ass shit that y'all that we own in Shreveport. Do you realize our population of Shreveport is dying? Why I bet you won't get on no white man podcast or video with that shit, bruh. But you quick to threaten another black man. A black man who ain't scared, bruh. I did all the work that I had to do in the streets, bruh. I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of going to jail. Tired of it. shooting at niggas and getting shot. I'm tired of that shit, bro. Real men don't even play about no gay shit. For a nigga to say, if we was in jail, you be my man, come on. Come on, bro. And now guess what? I got all this evidence on Facebook. I mean on YouTube. If something happen to me, you don't think the police gonna come straight to you? Ain't nobody even got to tell, bro. Ain't nobody even got to tell. They look at the YouTube and find out who you is. Come on, man. Let's talk about building our community up, bro. Instead of getting mad because I'm doing something on you. Guess what, man? If you don't like what I'm saying, all you have to do is delete yourself, nigga. Come on, little brother. All you gotta do is delete yourself, nephew. Really, it's that simple. You don't have to listen to somebody that you disagree with. I know if you had a YouTube channel and you were talking about all that putting in work, I wouldn't even comment. You know what I'll do? I'll hit the unsubscribe button. I wouldn't have to hear that shit no more. And everybody can live happily ever after, like in the fairy tales. But you are proving my point. But you ain't finna challenge now white man. You ain't finna challenge now white man who you just talking about I work for. Hell yeah, you gotta work for a white man. I work for black men too when I'm going to rebuild them houses and remodel them houses. How come you ain't on one of their channels right now threatening them? You threatening a Negro that's trying to make shit better for your kids, bro. For you and your kids. And guess what? Threats don't move me. Man, if you're not hitting harder than a 44 or slug point blank range to my face, bro, I'm not trying to hear that shit, man. Man, I'm trying to build something for our children. Our babies, man, are dying. Our babies are dying because of that shit, man. Matter of fact, find out who you are, bro. Because, man, this shit, what, man, all the videos I ever did, how come this your first time? How come this your first time commenting on the video? You ain't never seen nothing on the cash out. You ain't never supported nothing, nigga. I say, I ain't never, come on, man. Nigga ain't even said nothing about no gang banging shit. And all of a sudden, you come with some gang banging shit, bro. Man, do you realize I'm too old for that shit, bro? We got grandkids right now that we don't want. I'm gonna be real. Everybody that's watching this podcast got children that they don't want to be active. Because our kids that are active are dying. Literally. Hey, drums and guns. We need to find out. Yeah. No, sir. I'm not moved by that, bro. What I am moved about is the progression of black people. That's what I'm moved. That's what I'm moved about. Now, if you want to do something, donate to the Cash App, bro, to help me fight for our people, bro, so that we can stop going to jail. Because I wonder, do you know right now, any crime you commit in the state of Louisiana, you're not getting no more good time. If they give you 20 years, you're not getting out in 10. You're doing the whole 20. That's what we trying to fight, to get the laws back to where if people make a mistake, man, do something crazy, they make a mistake, hell, they don't have to face the next 20 years of their life in prison. Help me with that. If you want to fight against something, let's fight together against the system that's holding us all back. That man said, you put in work for the white man. Put in your work. You behind. I am putting in the work that I'm behind. I get out there and fight these white folk, bro. I don't fight my own people, bro. What good am I going to get fighting my own people when one of us going to die, the other one going to go to jail, then both of our kids are looking for their daddies. Both our kids be calling some other nigga daddy. Because one is in prison, one is in the ground. Well, come on, man. Let's just keep it real, little brother. Let's just keep it real. And I'm gonna be real. I'm not that kind of nigga that snitch. I'm not even put this. I'm not even put your name out there. If I was a coward ass nigga right now, I'd be on the motherfucking phone with them people saying, "Man, this boy threatened me on YouTube." And guess what? Them folks can't find out who you are. But I ain't that kind of nigga. I'd rather sit down and talk to you face to face about this shit. Are you so caught up in the death culture, man, that you can't respect and want to have life? I want life, bro. I've been shot at, been shot at, and shot at people. Man, that shit's over with, bro. The Bible tells us when I was a child, I did childish things. But when I became a man, I put away childish shit, bro. It's really that simple. We started out on a whole different conversation. And now here we are at this point, little brother. What have I done to you to become your enemy? You don't even know me. I don't even know you. Can't owe you no money because I don't know you. You can't owe me no money because you don't know me. But you're here on YouTube with this violent shit, bruh. And guess what? I haven't blocked you. White folk give me food stamp and free housing. White folks give you food stamp and free housing. Why can't you get a job? Or why can't you create your own business? Matter of fact, help me start this business where we can feed our own people and ain't got to depend on the white folk for food stamp. Because anything somebody gives you, they can take it away. My brother. Anything somebody gives you, they can take it away from you. Why not build something like boss man just said? Again, I don't have no work to put in. I put in work every time I go to job and clock in at the white folks' job, or when I'm working for a black man to help somebody build their house. That's the work that I put in. Killing somebody or fighting somebody, breaking in somebody's house, shooting at somebody, that's not putting in work. That's called committing a crime. So then as soon as you do that and they put you in jail, that's your paycheck for the crime that you committed. Putting in work. Put in work on somebody's job, my brother. Plain and simple. It was meant for me to do this video, and it was meant for you to come on. It was meant for you to come on here. But I'm gonna go back to Boss Man. What Boss Man say? Gang banging ain't got no life insurance, no health insurance, no 401k, no retirement plan, no savings account, no property, no trust fund, nothing. All they got is the same slave mentality. Let me show you how slave mentality. But anyway, we're not even gonna go there. We're gonna go, man. I done got y'all forgive me. We digress from this whole thing. And guess what, now, my brother? It's gonna be hundreds of people watch this video. People still gangbanging in 2025. He ain't talking about it. That's it. Now he talking about something because what he said needs to be talked about. Putting in work. Guess what? If you pull up, that means you somebody I know. That means ain't nobody got to tell on you if something happened to me. All people got to do is look at this motherfucking thing. You think about it. Just for you to be on YouTube under this thing, Glaves, just for you to be under that means they got your name, your address, your social security number, and everything. Have you ever thought about that, young brother? And if you over 25 with this, and keep in mind this is a record. Everything that you're saying leaves what's called a digital footprint, my brother. See, now, man, you done took all my viewers off, but we done got totally off subject. But it ain't off subject. You need to hear this. If there is an evil plot in your heart, I speak unto the Most High God right now that before you get halfway here, He take your life. Literally, I speak that into this universe right now. May the God of heaven, who looks down upon men, see your words, see the intentions of your heart. Now, you just said you finna pull up. That means I'm not gonna be going to sleep. If you finna pull up right now, I'm gonna be sitting out here waiting. But as soon as you think of pulling up, remember, I'm I'm demanding, speaking to the Spirit of the Most High God, that He pulls you off this planet of the earth. But I have done nothing to you. I don't even fucking know you, bruh. And I'm definitely not intimidated. Because if you pull up, guess what? Be prepared to deal with what happens when you pull up. Even if my back is turned, I'm walking to the bus stop or whatever. Be prepared. Because if you come against me, I speak into the Most High God that He comes against you with every angel. And keep in mind the niggas that I know. Yeah. If something happened to me, I can be going up there and get hit with it, walking to the store, and some other nigga get the shoe, and I get caught in the crossfire. But these niggas that I really know, that's really about that. Because a nigga that's really about that ain't gonna be saying no shit like this on YouTube, leaving evidence. Come on, man. You just say you see me soon, but just a second ago you say you finna pull up. And guess what? I haven't even blocked you yet because there ain't no hole in my blood, bruh. You're gonna have to do that. But keep in mind there's repercussions and consequences behind all our actions. And guess what? I ain't gotta call my people over here. All I gotta do is speak into the Most High God that if you get in your car or get in a car or send somebody or whatever, thinking about doing something to me before it's even finalized what you want to do, you'll die of a heart attack at 22. I speak that into existence. I don't have to sit up here and threaten nobody with violence. I threaten with the Most High God because He fights my battle. He put me out on this battlefield to help our people. You tell me what you're mad about. Exactly, Carlo, but I'm trying to get him to understand that life ain't no game. He's speaking, come on, hey, boss man. This man speaking to somebody, come on. What we been, that shit that he doing, and we the ones who started that shit here in Shreveport, man. Man, nobody is intimidated or nothing because only a coward will sit up here on Facebook and tell a nigga some shit. Now I know nowadays, don't entertain that, but I ain't. Matter of fact, I'm gonna jump off this, man. We're gonna come back a little bit later on when we get more people. But I'm gonna call you right now, boss man. And matter of fact, I'm gonna call 2 or 3 more niggas. After I call you, I'm gonna call the Most High God. And next thing you know, you're here. Some guy, the news be like, a dude who calls himself Glass was taken away from the earth in a traffic accident, and we found 4 or 5 guns in his car. Ain't nobody sending no threat. He the one sending the threat. Now, if I was coward, I'd call them people right now. I'm not. I'm trying to get him to understand. Work with me, man, and work against me. But anyway, y'all, we've been going for an hour and a half. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna hit you up, kinfolk, and give me about 5 minutes, man. I'll be hitting you up. But hey, y'all, this your boy Rob Thomas Jr., real new behind new. We're gonna come back a little bit later on, and hopefully, little brother got everything straight, man, and really pray about it and understand that I am not the one to fuck with, cuz. Plain and simple. I am not that guy. But anyway, hey, y'all have a wonderfully blessed and prosperous day. And one thing, another person, this guy got to realize, them people watching my page every day. The feds. And they watching my page because they don't like what I'm saying, but they watching my page now. Now guess what? I don't, man. Anyway, like Carlos, like my people say, Keep in mind, a glass. The Fed be watching my page because they hate what I talk about. They're seeing you threaten me. That either means you working for them or they will come and get you. You don't make threats, man, on social media, bruh. You don't. That's the worst thing you could do. Even if I had a problem with somebody on Facebook, I wouldn't deal with it on Facebook. I wouldn't say nothing about it. YouTube, Instagram. You don't say nothing like these things you're saying. Because right now, those people on YouTube are looking at this video and they know who you are. They have probably already notified federal authorities. No, I'm not a Fed. I ain't never been in jail on no federal charge. I faced life sentences behind selling drugs and shit. But I'm trying to get you to understand that every comment you make, the Feds watching it right now because the Feds watch my page because they don't want me to try to educate people like you. Tell me when I never snitched. You don't even know me, dog. You trying to get people to come to your. Matter of fact, I'm finna come to your internet page real quick. I'm finna come to the internet. I'm finna come to your page and watch. Right now, what you're doing is committing conspiracy, bruh. You're not smart enough to even realize you commit with every comment that you're commenting, you're committing a crime. I'm not gonna tell on you. YouTube gonna tell on you. Yeah. YouTube is gonna tell on you. And I'll be like that, man. He really didn't know what he was talking about. I'm good with him. I ain't got no beef against him. I don't know why he got a beef against me, but by what you're doing is a federal offense because you're using federal airways to threaten somebody, bro. If you was really smart, you would be using this internet to learn the law. Oh, this nigga talking about I'm in witness protection, man. Actually, I'm finna block you, cuz we just see each other when we see each other. Hey, boss, man, I'm gonna give you all that. To everybody else, I'm glad y'all saw this. I'm glad this went the way that it went because grown folks, really, I shouldn't even entertain that shit that much. I'm finna put all these up there. And guess what? How am I gonna be a snitch, nigga, when you sit up here on YouTube and told the world what you was finna do? You don't realize you snitched on yourself. Sometimes it's best to shut the fuck up, bruh. I should have gave you that much time, bro. I should. But guess what? I'm not gonna do it. But the people finna go back right now. I know how YouTube, Facebook, and internet work right now. Them people see you threatening me because they watch every video that I do. They see you threaten me. They're right now probably informing law enforcement. It's your fault, bro. That's your fault. Now, everything that you do and say on the internet is finna be monitored by them people. Even your location is finna be tracked by them people. I'm not finna put you out there, bro. I really, if anything, I want to sit down with you and show you how to make some real money. Even though I'm broke as fuck right now, trying to get groceries for the next 2 days. No, you just said you were coming over here. I'm sorry, boss man, y'all, but I want this brother to understand. Maybe I can say something that be the spark for him to change that fucked up that mentality. If you catch me lacking, guess what? God gonna have my back, bro. Bring my YouTube homies with me. Now I'm bringing God before me. I'm letting him walk before me and behind me. You have a blessed day, my brother. And I speak into the spirit of the Most High God, into the spirit of the universe right now, that every word you say troubles your spirit. Point to the nigga you can't not sleep. God is on my. This nigga can't even spell side. This nigga say God is on my spine. Why would I argue with a nigga that can't spell? It's SIDE, my brother. You got a little button on your. You notice you got a little button that's a microphone. You can voice text and it'll spell it right for you. God is on your spine. You mean to tell me if you fuck with me, God's gonna break your spine? Yeah, I'll be blessed. Man, I speak it to the universe. God, you deal with this nigga. Let him understand. I don't want him to go to prison. I don't want him to go to jail. But let him understand that shit up finna get him. His life will not be that long because him plotting on me will get